What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chatty Bobby Olumbury.
You got the spooky fingers going on. The spirit fingers, spooky fingers, something going on. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. This is your boy, Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th. And to my left is my good friend.
Y'all already know what it is. I'm Hot Mike Chance.
Keeping it simple, baby.
And we are back with another episode, dude.
63?
63.
63.
It's getting tough to find.
We're in that
Shout out to Gene Upshaw.
Gene Upshaw, Hall of Famer.
Legendary line
For the Raiders.
Gene Upshaw, I know you're watching.
No, I believe he's gone.
Oh, well, he's watching from heaven. Shout out to Gene Upshaw. But we're here, man. We're back. Shout out to Troubled Spirits. Shout out to Revolution One Media.
Thank you.
Shout out to the Natural Disasters, Jimmy Hart, both of the Mean Genes, Flying Brian Pillman, Sanchez Turner, All-American Sting, and Mr. Meat Sauce, Meat Sauce, Virgil.
Boom. We're here. It's crazy to me that we're like 63 episodes into this
we
podcast.
are killing shit over the top,
consistent.
dude. Consistency's key, man. That's what we've been doing. Dude, we're talking movie villains today.
Movie
now, look,
villains.
This is good. You're probably thinking to yourself,
That's all I got.
clip it. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, oh, yeah, mainstream villains, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. Of course, guys.
Yeah.
All those guys. Jason
mentioned.
Voorhees, Leatherface, of course.
We're
We're
bad guys.
going to be more random with
Yes.
some of ours.
Yeah, I've got some unique ones for the list.
Unique New York.
Yeah.
The Human Torch was the night of
I got
Banco.
some common ones in here and some cats.
Okay, some common ass or some calves.
Cax, common ass characters.
Oh, I was gonna say common ass villains.
Oh, okay, calves, same thing. Okay, I like that better than.
We
cats.
love acronyms over here, over the top.
But then I got some gems.
Some gems.
Some mystery ones in here.
Okay, well let's
Yes,
Chance. What you got? You ready to talk villains?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think the first villain that I really remember is Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
call,
Deep.
dude.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Judge Judy. I was like, Judge Judy's a national treasure.
The ending of that movie is
He gets
insane.
everything. He gets what he deserves.
Yeah.
What get me at the beginning when he puts the shoes in the and they're like, "Ee!"
Yep.
Dude, I was like, this motherfucker is evil.
And then the
Pure
eyes.
evil.
The eyes.
The evil. And come to find it's Christopher Lloyd.
It is. Shout out to the turf war that's currently going on outside.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
upstairs or whatever.
shout out to
happening.
kids
Somebody's
playing
getting
outside.
injured.
Who knows?
That's the greatest thing ever to hear right now in this day and age is hearing kids having fun playing outside.
It sounds like a TLC match is happening.
Dude,
outside.
red light,
Get
green.
the tables, Devon.
Yeah, they got red light, green light going on out there.
Red Rover come over. Remember that? I hated Red
Get a
Rover. Especially the
clothesline
people that-
real
you had
quick.
You had the people with the fucking strong as an ox that you could not break.
Yeah. Get this. So I was over at Melissa's parents' house, and we were flipping through. There is an ESPN The Ocho channel. Did you know this?
I don't know what that is.
You remember from the movie Dodgeball? ESPN The Ocho. There is a real deal ESPN The Ocho channel. We were watching professional kickball being played on ESPN The Ocho.
Wow. Now, me and Mel, the deepest dive I've had sports-wise watching, me and Mel watched competitive cornhole.
Okay, yeah.
And that shit was serious.
Oh, dude, this kickball shit was like it was probably on that level of seriousness too.
Okay.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
what came on after that? Major League Table Tennis.
Okay. Now,
It's getting ridiculous. Hey, I got a table tennis set over there. We can see what's going on after
Dude,
this
oh, yeah.
podcast.
I'm sold on ESPN The Ocho.
okay. Well, shout out, dude.
Yeah.
We know you're watching, Ocho.
It's not a villain. It's a good guy. But
Yeah.
I don't know where we got off on that, but we're here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll flow right off of. I got two of them here because they're back-to-back movies. I have the T-800 from The Terminator, which was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then I have from T2 Judgment Day, the T-1000.
Okay.
Both badass villains from both movies.
Hell yeah.
Even though you cheer on the T-800 in Terminator 2, the T-1000, dude, where he melts and he just with the spike coming out the arm. Dude, it's great. One of the greatest action movies ever made.
Oh, yeah.
I
By
agree.
far. by far.
Can't go wrong with Terminator.
No.
And I'm going to go along the same lines of Terminator.
Okay.
And we're going to go with we're going to pivot a little bit.
Pivot.
Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, man.
You talk about a movie bad guy. Fuck Francis. Hey, again, shout out Mark Holton, Chubbs from Teen Wolf. But he was a son of a bitch in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Son of a man.
He was a son of a bitch that stole Pee-wee's bike, and then it basically extorted him. He's a fucking gangster, dude. And then he turned around and had a killer hook shot in Teen Wolf.
One of the best. I mean, he made Kareem Abdul-Jabbar jealous.
Dude, he was a hero in Teen Wolf.
That spinning hook.
And that, well, I mean, we might as well talk about Teen Wolf because we're already talking about it. There's a good movie villain in villain in that one. Mick,
Yeah, he's an asshole.
a 31-year-old high school senior.
Yeah, with the hairiest armpits.
Dude,
He was the Teen Wolf with that hairy
Yeah,
chest.
dude, he
and
was
armpit.
natural Teen Wolf.
Yep.
But yeah, shout out to Francis. Shout out to Mick.
Yeah, wow, good calls right there.
Yeah, dude.
This might be the worst villain on anybody's list.
Oh, okay.
Scar from The Lion King.
Oh, dude.
I had him on my list.
Yeah.
Fuck Scar, bro.
Man.
Jeremy Irons
Yep.
played the voice of that one, dude. Be prepared.
Okay.
Him and them stupid
Disney, holler at
lions.
him if you need some vocal work.
Yeah, but no, yeah, Scar was a motherfucker.
Lion King is so sad, dude. I can't watch it no more. I mean, I watched it twice, I think, in my life, and it's just too sad,
I
bro.
love it. It's great.
It's like Bambi. Like, all those movies are just sad as fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
Bambi's a little too dated, but Lion King, oh, in that Elton John score behind that soundtrack, man.
The circle of life.
You got Rafiki, you got
Shout
Simba,
out.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Shout out Saba Simba.
Yeah, Saba Simba, all that good stuff.
Actually, I retract that shout out of Saba Simba. That was a horrible gimmick. Refer to our older episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. I'll take one. I have Hans Gruber from Die Hard.
Okay, yeah.
That's a coke snorting son of a bitch.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
man, he killed Mr. Nakatomi for no fucking reason
No reason at all.
at all.
Fuck
But,
him, dude.
You know, Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman, which he's been a multitude of bad guys.
Yeah.
I think he was a bad guy in some of the Harry Potter movies too, but I've never seen those. You a Harry Potter guy?
No,
Okay.
I don't watch any of that stuff. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings,
Now,
Star
hold
Wars.
on. Hey, Sauron is a bad motherfucker too. He's the ultimate villain from Lord of the Rings. Okay,
Okay.
he would have been. I had him on my list too.
I could take them out easy.
No,
So I'm
it
not
just-
worried about them.
No, not Sauron, dude. Sauron is just a bad dude, or he's a bad being. He's a big eyeball in the sky.
Hell yeah, dude. I take your, what's his name?
Sauron.
I take your Sauron and I raise you a bull motherfucking Hurley. That's who I raise you.
I like it.
You want to talk about a movie
I like
villain?
Dude, that cheap
I
shot.
break arms, drive trucks, and arm wrestle. That's what I do. It's what I do best.
And that cheap shot he does right there in the finals.
Everything about Bull Hurley is just
Screams
terrifying.
villain.
It
Yeah.
screams villain.
Yeah.
His face, the shit he says, the amount of give a fuck that is broken inside of that man at that time. Bull Hurley didn't give a fiddler's fuck. None of them did.
No.
But Bull Hurley gave the ultimate fiddler's fuck.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good pull right there. Right?
Now, ultimately, he didn't win because most of the time, the bad guys don't win.
No.
You know what I mean?
Especially in 80s action movies.
Yeah, and when you've got the spirit of the good Lord on your side, like Lincoln Hawk did, and you got that fucking angelic arm wrestling, a gift, an ability, not to mention the motivation of getting the god dang rights to your child
And a
if you
badass
win
truck.
this, and a new
badass
truck. He had the Lord on his side, dude.
What
And
more
at the
can
end of
you
the day, Bull Hurley was the devil, and he could not compete.
Well, that's the end of this episode, everybody.
So-
You just pretty much covered.
I had to talk about over the top, bro. Bull Hurley, and you could also double Bull Hurley along with Grandpappy Cutler,
Oh yeah,
Robert Loggia.
Robert Loggia.
He had to hire Terry Funk, R.I.P. Terry Funk, to do his dirty work. That didn't work out for him. But it wouldn't be an over the top episode. We didn't talk about over the top. So,
Boom, perfect call.
Chance, what you got, bub?
Nurse Ratchet
Who's that?
from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I've never. I can
Never
honest-
seen it?
I can
Never
honestly-
seen it. I didn't know.
Oh
I was like, who,
gosh.
is that a female rapper?
I was
She
going to
should
say,
be.
is this going to be somebody?
I mean,
that
she's
should-
holding their medicine from.
I've never
She's-
seen the movie.
Yeah,
I've never
you've
seen
never seen it.
I've never seen one. Flew
Never
Over-
seen it.
You've never seen it either.
No.
Y'all gotta watch it.
I probably own. Actually, All the years that I collected movies,
You have to watch it.
never owned One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I think I know Jack Nicholson is in that movie,
Yep.
correct? That's about all I know of it.
Man, it's an
And they're
awesome
in
movie.
are
But
they in an insane asylum? In that?
but Nurse Ratchet she's the
Ratchet?
heel. She's the heel.
Oh, she's the ultimate heel. Fucking Ratchet.
Well, shout out Nurse Ratchet,
Yeah,
bitch.
Probably the look on my face was complete defoundment,
what?
whatever. Stroke is
Defund?
happening. We got happening right now.
Defundment and defoundment. Neither word is real, I don't think.
I'll throw one out there that y'all probably don't know. Then Owen Davian
No clue.
from Mission Impossible 3, played by Philip Seymour Hoffman. Probably out of the whole Mission Impossible franchise, probably my favorite bad guy in the whole thing, dude. He's just so cold, relentless, ruthless, and just it's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, yeah.
Right before he passed away, shout out, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Jeez.
R.I.P.
But yeah,
for sure. Not shout out to R.I.P. We don't want to shout out your passing.
Yeah.
When we're rest in peace.
But yeah, he's it is my favorite Mission Impossible. Well, Fallout's pretty bad at it, but Mission Impossible 3 as a whole is probably my favorite out of that whole franchise, just because Philip Seymour Hoffman being the main villain in that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good stuff.
That's a good one. I haven't seen Mission Impossible 3, I don't think. I've seen the first two, but I need to watch all them through.
Two's man. After 3, once you hit 3, and from there on, it's just
Balls
how
to the wall.
how do we outdo each other? How do we outdo ourselves every movie, pretty much?
Yeah. Well, I got one that's similar to that one. Very, very polarizing villain. Shooter motherfucking McGavin.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you're pulling out some bangers.
I ate pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No. And I heard they're rematching. You know, I'm the one person, you know, one of the people, and Tony and Chance have been my friends long enough to know this. I'm not a remake guy. I'm not a reboot guy, a sequel guy years
There's
later.
some things that just don't need to be.
Just leave it alone.
And every time I hear about stuff, I'm like, I'm excited to see the new Happy Gilmore. Are you?
I'll watch it, of course, yeah.
Like, I don't want to say excited, but like I'll watch, you know, like it sounds cool.
I'm more excited that over a Happy Gilmore rather than I'd be over a Billy Madison.
Yeah, because how
sequel.
could you do that one?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, Shooter McGavin is one of the funniest, ridiculous, like bad guys in a movie.
yeah, good call.
But yeah,
I
Shooter
knew you
McGavin.
bring out some good comedy.
Dude,
villains.
whenever he would get mad, the time in the movie where he got mad and did the guns when he was going, because he always would do cool ones. You know, he would do the cool ones, shooter. But then there was the time where he was frustrated, and when he finally sank that putt, he went. Oh, dude, I lost. Let me try it again. When he went.
good call.
Shooter.
Good pull.
We used to do that all the time in middle school, bro.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That with the DX.
Yep. DX chop for sure.
I'm gonna go with Henry Evans from The Good Son. Macaulay Culkin.
Okay.
Fucking shithead, dude.
Yep.
Dude, that bridge.
Good
scene,
Son's a rough one, boy.
dude, it's not for everybody.
No, it's not. It's Chance seems to like crazy kid movies.
He does.
Hey, I got another
He
one on
likes
this list.
Gummo. He likes Good Son.
Another crazy kid one? Give it to us. Go ahead.
Have you ever seen Mikey?
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
that little shit. He's
That little shithead.
I don't know who
not
do
the
you
dude-
think's worse.
Mikey, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey's. Mike, have you never seen Mikey? I think you'd like Mikey more than the good.
I've
Son.
heard you and
One-
Chance both
one-
talk about it before. I don't know if I've ever watched. I think maybe did we ever own that? Was it like
It came out.
got some kind of
did it?
special edition?
Not Vestron.
Mill Creek or something?
No, who's that? I forget.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
it did get a special release.
Wasn't he like on a cereal box or something?
Yeah,
Mikey?
that was the Life commercial.
Yeah, Life.
Shout out Life with Mikey, starring Michael J. Fox, where he's the kid's like talent agent.
But yeah, that's two good pull, man, dude. Macaulay Culkin going
He
from
does such a good job in that movie, though.
Kevin McAllister to that little shithead. Yo, dude, he was terrifying as a kid. That like I
Yeah,
said,
the Lord of the Rings guy couldn't handle it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, was it? What's his name?
Is it Vigo?
No, the younger one.
Oh, Elijah Wood.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen was the kid. He was old enough to be his dad when that movie came out.
He said, "No."
He was. It was like 3 or 4 years after Prison came out.
Fucking Frodo Baggins.
Yeah. What you got, Tony?
I have one. I talked about this movie during the '80s episode, but it is an ultimate villain from this movie, Chong Li.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Chong Li from Bloodsport.
Absolutely.
I mean, dude, he breaks Frank. Like when he kicks dude's shin out of the skin in the Kumite.
Yeah.
And then Frank Dukes comes in and avenges his buddy and beats the fuck out of him.
Yep.
It's greatness.
It
But Chong
definitely
Li Bolo Young he was the villain in Double Impact.
He's terrifying too, bro.
Yeah, he was in Double Impact with Jean-Claude.
Yep.
He made in that early '90s run. Him and Jean-Claude had some bangers right there.
Is Jean-Claude your favorite action star?
He's up there with the top. I think Uncle Sly is probably would be my top favorite action star. But
Yeah.
I'm a big Jean-Claude fan.
Well, because that's all Jean-Claude did was action.
Yeah, that's all he did.
Sly had like Rockies, and he had
Yeah.
like some dramas and some comedies here and there. But like Jean-Claude was just
Yeah,
because he wasn't the greatest actor, but he was a great action.
He's
star.
the muscles from Brussels.
Yeah, for sure.
Steven
That sounds just like
Seagal.
him, too.
Steven Seagal.
Oh yeah,
Seagal.
Yeah, he's a well-known actor.
He's,
He's Mr. Pruneface. He's like
yeah.
Mr. Bitter Beer Face all the times.
dude. I got another one that was a son of a bitch, dude. Biff motherfucking Tannen.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Stealing ass,
Motherfucker.
bully ass MFer, dude.
he got when
Think McFly, and then that motherfucker steals the DeLorean.
fucking noogies all fucking day long.
Dude, Biff was a
he's an
he was
asshole.
a piece of shit, and until he woke up from the dreams or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, and then he was waxing his car and shit. But we knew the real Biff Tannen.
Yeah.
And the real Biff Tannen's the old son of a bitch that stole the DeLorean and went and made all the money, and the one that picked on everybody and had his pants cuffed up to his kneecaps, and the one that committed sexual assault on Lorraine.
Yeah.
So
He got everything.
fuck Biff Tannen.
Yeah,
dude.
fuck Biff Tannen. That's a good call.
He tried to kill Marty whenever he went up to the hotel, and he was a piece of shit. And I'm not even talking about Back to the Future 3 Biff Tannen, because Back to the Future 3 I don't really watch.
Who counts that one?
Yeah, I don't. But I think we've got a few villains we could all agree on. We could talk about in Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
Now
Wet
there's
Bandit.
the obvious choices,
Oh,
which
the
are
Wet-
the Wet Bandits.
Yeah.
Right. But what? There's a lot of villains in Home Alone movies. Go ahead and tell us some more villains.
I'm gonna say Kevin McAllister's parents.
Yep.
Ooh,
I mean-
Hot take. That's not even a hot take. His parents sucked.
Yeah,
yeah.
they were
Not
terrible.
very
people.
responsible.
As a parent myself, I could say I would like to think that I would never leave my son or my daughter.
Yeah.
But I would definitely never do it twice. It would never happen twice. Like, I would make sure that, like, if nobody else got on there, they were going to get there. Like, that's a traumatic event, and his parents are just—they're awful.
They should,
Dude. Not to
DCS should be involved.
Yeah.
Not to mention his Buzz was a piece of shit.
Oh, Buzz was an
Yeah.
asshole too.
Kevin had nothing but dog shit. Uncle Frank, everybody
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
All of his siblings were terrible. He was alone in this world. And he made shit shake, dude. He had the next door neighbor, the shovel man. Then he had the damn bird lady in part two. That's all he had. And then they finally remember after they've had this amazing vacation.
Yeah, eating cocktail shrimp.
Yeah, and he's over there 10 years old.
Just fending
going to
for
fucking
himself.
buy macaroni dinners by himself in the fucking 9 feet of snow.
And buying army men for the kids.
And he's still, dude, fuck all of his family, dude. They're more villainous than the damn
Wet
Wet
Bandit.
Bandits are.
Mm-hmm.
The
Hot
Sticky
ta-
Bandits, depending on I like the Sticky Bandits more than the Wet Bandits. But I've
Hot
reached the
take
top.
on that one.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Kevin McAllister's entire family. There we go.
Boom. I'll go with Alonzo Harris from Training Day.
Ooh,
Denzel Washington.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a very
On the
good one.
list.
Had him on the list. I mean, he's just the ultimate. I mean, he's a villain he's the bad guy the whole movie, but even though he's a detective on the police force,
Yeah.
but he is a piece of shit.
Dude, would you say that? Could you say that same thing about Tony Montana?
Yeah. It's the same.
No.
Chance, I know you're part, but just thinking about it from what? Cause,
No.
no.
That dude is just trying to live the American dream, and everybody's
by being
getting in his
by
way.
being an infamous drug dealer.
Yeah.
What was Alonzo
but
trying to do?
he was a bad person. Tony Montana wasn't a bad person
He killed people.
because they had it coming to him. Alonzo was killing people just because he was
They
a
got in
bad
his
person.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just asking. I knew that was going to be a hot take with Chance.
He just hissed at you.
Yeah, dude. Chance just went. He just turned heel in mid
Yeah,
episode.
just cut a promo on you.
I mean, y'all talked about Jason Voorhees and Leatherface and them, they're not bad people either. Freddy Krueger's a bad person because he comes to people's dreams, but people are coming to Camp Crystal Lake. People are coming to Texas Chainsaw Massacre's house, so I don't consider them bad people either. They're just protecting their domain.
Okay, so you're saying that just because the people came to their land that they could chop their bodies up and stuff and hang them upside
like if
down?
someone comes in your house, then you're,
Yeah, but
you
you
can
couldn't try to say just
neutralize
get
the
out.
threat.
Could you try that? Are you just going to go straight to chopping somebody into pieces?
I mean, if I was Jason Voorhees and some camp counselors came and they're the ones that helped me, that basically just let me drown, I think I would probably.
But what about 6 movies later when it's just people that don't even know that happened?
They're still camp counselors. They count. I'm stroking now.
Whoa! I think he just glitched on us.
Chance is an AI. Chance is an AI.
Whoa!
Guys.
That sound, he just like, it just fucking glitched down on us.
That was the craziest moment of our entire podcast history right there. I don't know what just happened. Chance just glitched, dude.
But yeah. That I think that camp counselors are bad people. They're bad people. So they're villains.
So are they the villains in those movies?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to switch it up a little bit because we hit a nerve with Chance and Tony Montana. I'm going to say Debo.
That's a
good
great
one.
call too on that one.
You could honestly say Debo / Big Worm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we'll just say Debo because Debo is the ultimate villain. I mean, he's the ultimate to the point where,
Tiny.
R.I.P. Tiny. To the point where it bled over into the following movie.
Yeah.
But one of the best villains in a comedy movie.
No,
you know what I mean? Like when
call.
you heard the squeaky wheel,
Dun-dun, and that music, dun-dun, how'd your chain?
Yeah.
I'll throw one out here. John Doe from the movie Seven, played by Kevin Spacey, the killer in Seven.
Yep.
Dude, just ultimate with the whole 7 deadly sins thing, and then the whole ending. Have you seen Seven?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to ruin the end of that one because I would really want you to watch Seven. It is a total. Would you say it messes with you mentally too? Seven does.
Yeah, dude.
But it's a great all around movie. It has Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Spacey is the bad guy in it and everything. But definitely, you need to watch Seven. I don't want to say anything else about it because the whole ending, it's messed up.
Chance hasn't seen it?
Chance has never seen it.
Bro, yeah. It's on my to-do, bro. You need to watch it.
Yeah, watch Seven.
Seven's amazing.
Just for Mr. John
We'll
Doe.
do it.
It's
We'll
amazing.
do it.
What
Yeah.
you got over there, Glitch?
Have you ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
Yes.
I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So Linda, which is the wife, she's a terrible person. And just life in general. Life is just beating Christopher Gardner down.
Dang, that's a good call.
But Linda could have been his downfall, but no, he rose above it and he became what he needed to be.
I like that.
Good call, Chance. I like that,
You know
man.
what? I see that one, and I agree with it 100%. And I'm going to go something similar to that. And this is one I was going to save till later. Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Jenny is... Where's my camera?
It's right there.
Jenny
Get into
from
it.
Forrest Gump. You were the biggest piece of shit in movie history. You had an angel of a human being that would have done anything for you, and you whored yourself around on him. You went and caught AIDS and came back. I don't know how he didn't get it. Or did he get it? I don't remember.
Good possibility.
They never said it.
And we didn't need to know.
You were a piece of shit, drug addict whore that cheated on your... Forrest Gump, the greatest human being on earth.
Facts. Keep going. You got this.
And you're going, and then when
Just
he
run-
moves on with his life after you done fucked your way across the Midwest, West Coast, now all of a sudden, I miss Forrest. Let me come back to Forrest.
Yep. And then get pregos.
And then you have M. Night Shyamalan, Haley Joel Osment's kid.
Yep.
Jenny's for the streets, bro.
Fuck
For the
you,
streets
Jenny.
like a Maxima. Shout out to O&E.
And all Forrest wanted to do was love you. That's all he wanted to do. That's all he
You
did.
had him. He didn't give a. He didn't know to give a shit. I don't think.
No.
But you just was a horrible
You
person
just
to him.
Trampled
The
all over
entire
him.
time that you were together.
Yeah. Even when you were a hippie and you ran into him in Washington and he was just doing good. Fuck you, Jenny.
Yeah, fuck you, Jenny.
I'll go with Antoine Chigurh from No Country for Old
Fire
Men.
movie. Never even said a word. The
Yeah.
whole movie.
Javier
Hard
Bardem played that.
Did
one.
you say Javier Bart Durham?
Maybe? Shout out Bardem. We just lost.
R.I.P. Bart Durham.
Yeah,
Don't shout
we
him out,
just
he don't
lost
hear
a
you.
Nashville legend not too long ago.
With all due respect, I'm pretty sure Bart Durham's been dead the last 10 years, and it was
Weekend at Bernie's.
yes,
Yep.
yeah,
It was Weekend
yeah.
at Durham's. Javier Bardem.
Yeah, Bardem.
I swear to God, it sounded like you said Javier Bardem, which is even better.
That's what we'll
He
go
was a
with.
terrifying villain,
Dude,
though,
yes.
bro.
With that cattle prod thing, dude, it just,
What's crazy about that movie? It's my favorite Coen Brothers movie.
it's great.
There's a lot of those that they do that I'm not really a fan of, just because
Yeah.
of the style. But that movie, and there's no music in it.
Yeah, it's just
there's
stress.
there's barely any like speaking parts.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so good, man.
Just giving your luck by a flip of a coin. Your life is based on the flip of a coin.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, and just, yeah, that's. I'm with you. That's probably my favorite one, up there with my favorite
Yeah.
Coen Brothers movies.
Yeah. What you got, Chance?
If he dies, he dies.
Oh, Drago.
Very
Yep.
good one.
Good call. I like it.
Very good one.
I think that's my favorite Rocky villain.
See, I'd have to go with Clubber.
Yeah.
As my favorite Rocky villain. Even though it's the shortest fight out of all the movies, the final fight is. But dude, Mr. T, I know. Shout out Brandon. He's not here with us today. I know he's not a big Mr. T fan, but Clubber is my favorite Rocky villain in all of them. That's a good one.
Brandon really loves Mr. T. He just loves ranting about him. Yeah. Shout out Brandon E. Shout out Mr. T.
I got a random horror one for you here.
Mm-hmm.
John Ryder, played by Rutger Hauer in The Hitcher.
Oh yeah, great movie.
Dude, he's relentless the whole movie. He's just there the whole time. Stressful movie, classic. Rutger Hauer is a G.
No, for sure.
But great 80s classic. Have you ever seen The Hitcher?
Don't think so.
Oh, man, you definitely.
man.
It's good. Late, I think 87.
It's possible because there's been times where I've watched
The
just
remake,
random.
and I'm a big
80s.
fan of the remake.
Remake's
of it.
dope.
I'm a big fan of the Hitcher
That's one with
remake.
Sophia Bush, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a big fan of that one as well.
That was super dope.
Yeah, it's a whole lot more graphic than the
It's that
original.
mid 2000s remake shit, man. When they
Yeah.
were killing them remakes, dude. That's when remakes were dope as fuck. They
Yeah.
didn't make bad ones back then, but the remakes that was coming out then were fire, and then now the ones now are just super.
Yeah.
Anyway. I got another deep cut horror one.
Okay.
It's from '95, a movie called Copycat, which is one of my favorite. It's a suspense thriller. Harry Connick Jr.'s character, Daryl Lee Cullum, in that movie, is the main serial killer. And he's in prison, but there's people copycatting kills that he had already done. He wrote a book. That's who Sigourney Weaver's going back and forth with the whole movie.
Oh.
And Harry Connick Jr. is a jazz singer.
Yeah. That's
But
what
he
I was
did
gonna say.
such a great job in this movie of playing a crazy person. Have y'all seen? I know I've talked.
I
about
picked it up
Copycat.
on Blu-ray. I just haven't watched it.
Y'all
I
gotta
found it
watch
out of
man.
McKay's.
It's so good, and that's one Melissa would like. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like a true crime suspense thriller type movie.
Yeah.
It's not a horror movie.
I picked that after. I forget what episode we talked about that movie. You talked about it early.
I've talked about it with you and
Underrated,
Jordan
maybe
for
underrated
years,
movies when
probably.
we talked
Yeah.
about that one. So yeah, that's a good one.
Copycat. Daryl Lee Cullum. Yeah, dude.
call.
One of the lines he says in it, he's talking to Sigourney Weaver, and he says, "Send me some of your squirrel covers." She goes, "Huh? Squirrel covers your panties." Fucking great, dude.
Harry Connick Jr. of all people. Yeah. I'll throw an obvious one out there: the Joker from '89 Batman, Jack Nicholson, and Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight.
Absolutely.
Two classics
Yeah.
right there. It's depending on if I want to go nostalgia. Nicholson's my favorite Joker. If I want to go real deal, I'll go Heath Ledger as my favorite Joker. I mean, you can't go wrong with neither one of them.
Right.
But just like the realness that Heath Ledger put to that role was amazing.
And see, that's another villain that I can see why they are the way that they are,
Yeah.
for sure.
But I mean,
100%.
Just the basis or just the influence of that character. I mean, everything that he put into that character, it was just. I mean, and it sucks that we won't get nothing else like it ever again.
No, never will.
No, because he was pretty special. But I will give it to what I do like this version that Joaquin Phoenix is doing.
Yeah. Oh, the first Joker. Yeah, but I'm not excited about no musical, bro. I'm just not.
yeah.
I get it. But
I'm
people-
skeptical.
I have no desire to watch a
Yeah.
a Joker musical.
And see, I still, it's all to me. It's this whole scenario with this franchise. It's all up in his head. It's all.
I get that. I just don't.
But I'm with you with the whole musical thing. I'm very skeptical about
I
it.
loved Joker. I
Yeah.
thought Joker was amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Chance, what you got?
I have a horror one.
Let's go.
The Strangers, all three of them,
Yes, good call.
especially in Pray at Night. The scene where the mother's getting killed and the daughter's like watching them,
Dude.
like that one. I was like, man, that's some heartless people right there.
Yeah, dude, and I am stoked. I saw the trailer for the new one before Civil War, and I am stoked about this new Strangers trilogy that's coming out.
Oh, there's a new Strangers coming out?
Yeah, it's like the beginning, like how they became
The Strangers.
the Strangers and everything.
Again, I like the first Strangers a lot. I like the second Strangers, which I've ranted about to you so many times.
That ending.
That last 10 minutes makes me so mad.
Yeah,
Because they turned the Strangers people into unstoppable.
they turn them into Jason Voorhees.
They turn them into Michael Myers from the new Halloween movies. And it's just like they're on fire and it's like,
Yeah.
but it's so well done up until then. Like the pool scene
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
is
my
one of the
favorite
best
scene.
shot horror movie scenes to me in the last 10
agree.
years probably.
yeah, it's dope.
Like, I love that scene, bro. The way they shot it, the music playing, like the vibe of it. They tried to do too much at the end. But
Yeah.
I'm hype about the new Strangers, though.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
finding
dope.
that out.
Yeah, it looks dope. And they showed a trailer for Maxine. The new.
Bro, I love both of the ones that they've come out with so far. X and
Pearl. Dude, Maxine looks freaking.
Oh, it
and
looks so dope.
It has to deal. It has tie-ins with the Night Stalker that was going on in the '80s in California
Yeah.
too. So it looks like it's probably going to be my favorite out of that whole trilogy.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
Yeah.
I got another one that I think is one of the coolest villains, like movie bad guys, from a movie of '94, Brain Scan, Trickster.
Yes.
I just think he's great. He's scary. He's got cool one-liners, and he's just a dope movie villain. Have you seen that, Chance? Brain
Nope.
Scan? Oh man,
Come on.
you gotta watch Brain Scan, bro. I don't know if it's on my Voodoo. I don't know if you can buy it on Voodoo or not, but it's so good, dude. It's so good, and with it being a movie dealing with interactive CD-ROM video games, because it was '94, it still isn't dated to me.
No.
Like it's cool as fuck. The concept is original.
Before its time.
No, for sure. Yeah, because '94, bro, we wasn't playing CD-ROM games like that. We were still playing Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
I think Sega CD may have been out, but
Yeah,
like,
that's it, dude. Sega CD, what a bomb!
God, did
sucks
you ever
so
have it?
bad.
I never had it.
Ryan had it. And it sucks so bad. I remember the boxing game for Sega CD. And
So was it like PlayStation before PlayStation?
pretty much?
Okay.
And it ran so it lagged and it just it was terrible. Did you ever play a Sega CD?
I had the Dreamcast.
Dude, I like the Dreamcast.
Yeah, I
though.
did too.
I'd like the Dream. That's the first games that came out for the 2Ks. Wasn't it with the Dreamcast?
Yeah, Sega CD 1991.
Oh wow, okay.
They had 211 games for the Sega CD.
Yeah, and they were all
Dang,
garbage.
dude.
I remember there was a Jurassic Park game for the Sega CD too.
Sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so I'll throw out one. Last one I got here. I'll throw it out here. I've talked about it before. 90 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got to go with the Shredder.
Oh yeah, that's a good
dude.
one.
Yeah,
Hell
Shredder's
yeah.
just ultimate villain right there, man.
No, 100%.
Can't go without a list of movie villains without the Shredder.
Yep. Did you like Super Shredder better? Look
Kevin
at me
Nash.
rapping over here.
Yeah, no, I like the regular Shredder.
Me too.
But shout out Kevin Nash for being Super
Yep.
Shredder.
The last one that I have is the Wicked Witch of the West.
It's a good call.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Fucking evil woman, evil woman.
And I had a few
Sending
ones.
fucking monkeys after people. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah. She was just a mean person.
I will say I've watched Wizard of Oz. I'm not. It's not one that I have to watch. I've watched it a couple times, and I can honestly say I'm good if I never watch it again.
I watch it from time to time.
Do you watch it around Christmas time?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard of people watching that around Christmas?
Yeah, whenever we were doing the Christmas movies It popped
I
up
think
on
we
the
talked-
list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It popped up. I've never understood why the Wizard of Oz is brought up because it has nothing
No.
to do to tie in with Christmas. I've never understood that. If anybody that's watching this knows the answer to that question, please let us know in the comments below. It'd be super helpful.
Well, I
You
guess
got any more?
I'll throw one more out there. It's a random one, but I think it's a funny, good one. Kevin O'Shea from Little Giants.
Man, you're just.
Yep.
I'm trying to do deep dive comedy ones just to kind of switch it up.
Yeah.
But what an asshole he
Yes,
was, bro.
Yeah.
And then you got Rick Moranis' character, the other brother O'Shea, and he's the little engine that could.
Yeah, just the nicest man.
Underdog, yeah, nicest guy ever.
Alive. Freaking
Second nicest guy. Forrest Gump, nicest guy ever. But then,
Kevin O'Shea thought he was really.
Danny O'Shea was his name. Yeah,
He thought he was real legit coaching the Dallas Cowboys.
he really did, dude. And you had, he just did a lot of shitty shit in there. He thought he was better than everybody. He made fun of his brother. He made fun of his brother's team. They couldn't do nothing. He was hard on the kid. He was just a shitty villain.
Yeah, just because his name was on the water tower, he thought he was and drove a fancy Corvette.
You know what you couldn't do, Kevin O'Shea?
You couldn't defend the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Exactly. That's what you couldn't do.
Fuck out of here.
You thought you was so tough and you was so unstoppable until the little engines that could ran that annexation of Puerto Rico and fucked your world up.
Ball game, icebox.
We appreciate y'all tuning in this episode, man. Y'all got any other ones?
I'm good on mine.
This was a fun one, dude.
Yeah,
This was cool.
And this is a
dude,
like
you
this
can go on these
episode that
forever.
we can get going on. We can come back to these with the guys and all that kind of stuff because I'm sure Brandon's got some.
and
Brandon's-
Jordan would be good with it.
Yeah,
for
Jordan
this
would
one.
be a good one too. BJ.
any of them
Oh
would-
yeah,
It'd be a fun one to do.
we'll definitely come back to this one.
But we appreciate y'all, man. And shout out to RIP Gene Upshaw,
Yeah,
episode 63.
appreciate you.
Over the top, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all be sure to hit that button. Shout out to Trouble Spirits, Revolution One Media, and all of the wrestling gang.
Speaking of the little engine that could, that's us motherfuckers, and we out this bitch. Bow.